Welcome back. Also, welcome back. I think I started talking too early. This is Tizit here with part 13 of Satisfactory 1.1 playthrough. I haven't played through Satisfactory 1.1 yet. We are here working on monorail technology. We have to wait for motors to start coming in, but then while we're doing that, we have to go build Caterium. Which is over here. There we go. So I need to figure out how and where we're going to do this. So obviously the miner is going to go here. That looks about right. There we go. That's so cool. It's like the planet is farting. Foundations to we actually need to go 5. Oh, we need to go more than that. I'm starting to build this the wrong way. Chainsaw for reconstruction purposes. Oh yeah, I could definitely go one more here. So you either need to go... No, I think that's going to be the wrong way to do it. Oh, no, we still need to do this. This is going to be a 2-story factory, so smelters. Let me do this so I can just get this out of the way. We actually need 2 more smelters. Nice. Okay. Oh, it's 45 Caterium for 15. So 240. It's actually just 5. Actually, we should have just left, because it's 45, 90, 135. 135 times 2 is 270, and this right now is only 240. And then we're gonna put this here. Actually, we're not going to do it that way because we hardly ever do it that way. We're going to do it this way. And then over here. And this is all going to merge. Here and go this way. I don't know why I did that. Because when you go to production, constructor, here, quick wire, 12, okay. That's 30, 60, right? 15, 30, 60, yeah. I need 5 of these. I feel like I'm doing math wrong for that. But Do. Yeah, so 2 clicks back. Booyah. And then where do I want? I should have flipped this if I'm being honest. Alright. Nice. And hardly a dent in the power. I mean, there is obviously a dent in the power. Well, we got that, and then... Oh. Yeah, we need to, actually, oops, wrong thing. We need to cease that right now. Well, I still have room in my inventory to this, and then this. Left is going to be any, forward is going to be none, and right is going to be overflow. Because of this guy. There we go. Alright, so we got that. We have Caterium. Now, that's checked off. So now, let's start working on modular engine. So this is manufacture, so we can actually do this relatively easily because we already have motors and smart plating coming in our main base. We just need to build a manufacturer, which requires computers. Adaptive control, this one's going to be the hard one to do because you need automated wiring, circuit board. Like, all of these are manufactured products. Like, yeah, these are kind of a pain to set up, but once we do, it'll be good. And then we also need to edit our to-do list, clear that. So I don't know what we want to start with first. If we want to, well, we need 500 of these modular engines. So I think we should go ahead and start doing that first, because that's 1 per minute. Well, this is also 1 per minute, but we only need 100 of them. And realistically, we should have already been doing circuit boards. But modular engine, we already have. Let's work on that, and let's set up that automation. Which and that is why we need to continuously check our factories. Smart plating is here and it's already fed up, and this is rotors. Yep. So we'll go ahead and clear this space up. Left his leaves. Okay, and then production, manufacture, we need 10 motors. That's different. I thought we needed, not motors, but, computers for manufacturers. That is awesome, actually. Nice. Built my first manufacturer. right here. Modular engine. We'll go ahead and do that. So not the ideal setup. But that's what we currently have. And then put it there, but no, I need to put it over here. And then actually go here for logistics, and then a stackable conveyor belt. About like that, I guess. There we go. So you got that mostly automated. Turn on one more of these because we do have a lot in the buffer right here. We need plastic. Basically all of that. And And again, this isn't really like how I want to, or not really what you want to do is like just set up stuff just for the sake of setting stuff up. You want to be able to like automate it, because once you do automate it, it's a little bit more work up front, but it makes things so much easier in the long run. Oh, I could just do it off of this right here. Just... Bum. Bum. Yeah, what do I need for circuit boards? Assembler. Cool. Assembler. So it needs to go be behind like that. That. Because they should be getting motors soon on that line. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I think we're gonna see what's going on with motors to see if we can try and up the motor production to be at least double of what it currently is, so we have more of a surplus of motors. Actually, let's do that. So that's the good thing, that satyrs are overflowing there so that more of them go that way. But I do need automated wiring, so I do need to keep that production going. 37.5 steel pipes. Oh yeah. Hmm, 12.5. I think motors will be able to be at full speed here momentarily. Actually, let's just do it right now, because we have more than enough to start it, and they're gonna get, yep, there it goes. Alright, so that solves the motor dilemma for the time being. Let's see if we can find another hard drive or two. Because my thoughts are, if we can find another hard drive, then we could do turbo fuel. But then also, because sulfur and coal are over at our current coal production, obviously coal is over there at our current coal production or coal power plants, we can do compacted coal and start making compacted coal through the I think it's the assembler, I think maybe the foundry. Yeah, so it's an assembler, so we'd be able to do that, have a handful, well, probably like 6 or 8 assemblers going to be able to take care of all of the compacted coal, and then we can take extra of that and use it for turbo fuel and start that production. That's kind of like my thought process, assuming we need turbo or compacted coal for turbo fuel, which I think we do. My goal is this outlet here, and I think I can get actually up here. $120 megawatts of power. That's kind of annoying. So we have another hard drive, so you can go back. Yeah. And we'll take a look at our like stator production and just motors in general. That's good that this is stopping the copper input, because that means it's still still good. And this is slowly increasing, which is good. So we got dropped down to 5 stators. I think we're still good on the stator production. Yeah. I think we're good. I want to go exploring over there next, or over there. Along the edge of the forest. Because I do want and kind of need motors to start backing up. So we have way more here now. But where's the truck? Well, the truck's almost dropped off, I think. Yeah, or the tractor is almost here. Oh yeah. Production amplifier? Ooh. That seems like it'd be cool. I need to actually like unlock this and like go harvest some SAM. Here, oh, here it is. Compacted coal 15.
Turbo fuel unlocked. This upgrade to regular fuel is optimal for fuel-powered generators, jetpacks, and fulfilling long-distance trucker fantasies.
Alright, so now that I got turbo fuel, let's see what turbo fuel actually takes. Yep, compacted coal. We'll try 8. And then I need just probably some more concrete. And also probably some iron plates. I don't know why I decided to go this way instead of just going straight over here. I don't remember where the sulfur's at over here. That's Caterium. I think it's right here. No, this is limestone. There it is, impure, normal. So it'd be better just to pull it from over here on our normal node to bring it all the way over here and get it taken care of. I really hope compacted coal in the power generator or in the coal generators is amazing. That'd be fantastic. And I currently don't need to take anything off of it, although I do have a lot of coal already there. So I'm just trying to figure out where I want to put the assemblers, and I'm thinking like over here. Bounce on a space giraffe, tick penguin thing.
Look through the window and witness a thread.
$240. ice. Can't get it over here without too much trouble. Go here. And then we're gonna fill this up here. Two portable miners, and then we are all set to at least start stocking our stuff. So now coal should be coming to stockpile over here. And assemblers. Let's do this, and then compact coal. I don't know how many that is. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. And then we just line these up to the middle. As best we can. Because these are not like a uniform size. They're not just like one foundation. Not one foundation wide. So it's 25 per minute. So yay us. Yeah, that's off. But what can we do? As long as it still works. I'm not too terribly worried about it. I think I didn't connect one to power, or I have 9 and I miscounted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I do have 9 and I totally miscounted. But that's alright. And this is the last thing I have to do here before I can test. This is 25. So it's 7.14 per minute instead of 15. So it's less than half. Oh my gosh, that's going to be amazing. That means just off this, we can double all of the coal production. That's nice. So 7.41 per minute. Let's do some math. Oh yeah, this is how you emote. That's sarcastic. Anyway, how do we bring up like the text channel or something? Nope, that's not what I wanted. There it is. N is for search. So here in quick search, which is N, you could do math. 7.14 times 24 equals 172. So 25 times 9 is 225. And this is a great thing with these lines stopping. That means everything is saturated, everything is operating at capacity, which is great. And that's flowing, and we will go ahead, take that off. And we will come this way. All right, let's there's that. And we can definitely change these because we don't need coal production at all. for this. Like while we switch this over, it's just really nice to have. Which this then frees up all the coal mines over here. Oh, that needs to change to the top one so I can use the bottom one. Like that. Put a light on here so I can actually see what I'm doing. Oh, that's compact coal, my bad. There we go. And then I need to come up here. Then fix this. But that's fine because it's not moving quite yet. Because all of this is still filled with coal. What I could do though is I could make it not be filled with coal. Yeah, compact coal is the breadwinner for coal miners anyway, or for coal power plants. So like overall, this is definitely worth it because this is less than like for having to combine it with sulfur. We are basically doubling the efficacy of each thing of coal, or each count of coal, by using compact coal. All right, now let's go back here and see how all of this is working out. Let's see if I did my math right. Because these should all be filling up with compact coal now. And then ideally, this would also start stockpiling after everything gets loaded. This is going to be the last one to get loaded. But the good news is this isn't like just going to zero. I mean, right now it looks like it is. But I think once everything gets saturated, we'll be good to go. Yeah, that's great. The top one is saturated, or the top 8 are saturated. Just losing just a little bit. So this one's basically staying at the same with 50. So I could have probably split this off better, but these ones are definitely, I think it was this one. Yeah, we'll start doing that, and then I'm just gonna give these regular coal for now, because it's gonna have to burn those up first. But this should almost be at equilibrium though. I also need to go make sure sulfur is able to keep up. I think, wait, it was, sulfur is 270. what is... That's 480. Let's see what coal is at. Alright, I need to go get more encased steel beams. Oh, it's crouching. While I'm here, I'm just gonna check to make sure this is 270. Okay, well now it's 300, so there's that. All right. I saw a purple thing.
Our blood could fill the effigy veins for a resident song. Scripture becomes harmony, becomes composition. Defile our temple and threads will sew the windows open.
Pattern analysis continuing. New instruction. Repeat pioneer exposure to alien artifacts. Brain damage compensation packages may be available on successful completion of a special claims form. Our expert Fix-It medical staff are impartial and always open to assess your claim.
We'll do this and then do the power shards. And then we'll go storage for these guys and this guy. And soon. Before I head out. That's motors, they're backing up. That's fantastic. It's that little, like right in the reticle. Now it's just to like the top right of it. That's motors going to that, which means we're out of rubber. But we'll go ahead and get rubber after we get back from making sure the petroleum coat or the compact coal is running as best as it can. Which is 9 times 25, 225. So Mark III belts should work. I just want to make sure that it's like the smallest chances possible to mess up. It's motors. Get that. Right, Do we need... we have steel beams at home. And the version of steel beams at home is great value cracker, or graham crackers. Not the cinnamon ones, but just the regular graham crackers. The slightly crappy graham crackers that somehow are actually kind of good on occasion. I could go for some really good graham crackers right now. Just a little little hint or bit of honey. And this is also why it's really important to automate stuff, so that you're not reliant on having to run back and forth, because this is like a running back and forth. I don't know why I did that, but here we go. Yeah, so motors are being built up. And we're gonna go this way to our coal power plant, which I think is just like straight east of us. No, right through there. What? It's not? Oh, it is. Yeah. That's good. It's getting stopped up right now. Ow. This is 240. Oh yeah. There's just such an easier way to do that. It's just coming right over here and dumping all that away. Alright, nice. This is stacking up. So it's all saturated. Let's see if there was like any dips or anything to our power, which nope. And we have more here because we added that one, I don't know why I jumped it that way when I need to go here. It's because we added that one fuel generator. So we should constantly have power, but we also need to go check on it. Making sure that our buffer isn't running out of fuel, because if it is, then we're gonna have to cut back on one of the generators. No, this is actually running fairly well. That's nice. Alright, yeah. These fuel buffers are getting pretty big. Or, you know, getting up there. I wonder, is that stopping these from producing anything? It's getting pretty close. So I'll just flush like 2 of these buffers. So this buffer and then flush, and then this buffer flush, and then this one should start leveling out with these other ones to make it kind of level. So we don't want them empty, but we don't want them full either. Oh wait, I do need to get rubber. Do 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 do, ba da da. I need less than 50 motors. That should be more than enough for right now. Go yoink.
Milestone reached. Trains are excellent for efficiently moving vast quantities of parts. Train logistics can be made more precise and complex with tools found in the railway signaling milestone. I listen to all my pioneers, often when they're not even aware of it. So due to popular demand, I have added a motivational message. Choo-choo mother.
Oh my gosh, that's so great. I listen to my pioneers oftentimes when they don't even realize it. Also, Big Brother is watching. In this case, Big Sister is watching. And then choo choo. That's pretty funny. And then like all these other ones are just really complex stuff, and we don't need these to complete the milestones. They're just nice to have. But this one is what I want to be working on. But we also need to figure out where we want to have like our main hub of materials. Like we already have 3 factories here for basic iron parts. Because this is iron plates, and I actually should top some off, organize. And we have 2 nodes we're not even using right now over here. Oh, yeah. Circuit boards. I forgot what part we needed those for, but I thought I had everything else for it. Modular engine. Oh no, that's what we're doing. Adaptive control unit. So we need to. Yeah, we need to start focusing on especially since we have trains now, we need to focus on, in my opinion, getting all the materials to one location, like a resource depot. And then from there, routing the parts that we need to specific factories. So like this would be the like iron production factory. So it'd only produce screws, rods, or screws, iron rods, and iron plates. And then the train would take them to a central location to divvy up to fill several of those the industrial storage containers, and then only from the overflow, or the first one would be there just to be there, and then the second one, out of the second one would flow all of the resources to wherever we need. Ooh, this is interesting. This is the first time in a while that that's happened. Because we need to make sure that we have all the parts together. Instead of routing each individual part from where it is to where it's going, it's better to route it all to one spot and then divvy it up from there. And I think I want to start building it off of that. But where to? So transportation. Got that. I need 40 motors. Just top those off so I have them. And then plastique. So I definitely want like the depot to be like pretty high up in the air so that we could basically transport anything from anywhere to anywhere else. And that has taken forever. Or the truck just got here. Yeah, the truck just got some stuff off. So I'm even thinking higher than this. Because I want to clear most everything. There's basically where we were. There's Crater Lakes. I'm actually thinking maybe above that because I like the waterfall. So now the question is, like, how do we want this to be laid out? Do we want it to be like, I don't know, because I don't like necessarily doing this, but we're gonna have to. For the sake of trains. Oh, I need 2 of these. And okay, so it's not that bad. Crafting bench. Do this. And I'm thinking that we'll have like, I don't know if this is even going to be in the central hub. Because in order for it to be the central hub, we need to be in the center of the map. In the center, I guess this is kind of the center of the map right here. So, alright, freighter reentry, yeah, cool. Not worried about that right now. That's a truck station, not the train station. And then we need these. Here. So this is definitely load. And then oh, nope. This isn't gonna work. It needs to be further down. So we'll start with empty platform. Fine. Really? We have to do it this way? Alright. I think I want the loading on that side. Alright, so this is going to be 3 cars. And then... what? Train station? No. Empty platform. Here. And then... one of these guys. Because there's going to be... a train here. freight car here, freight car here, freight car here. Oh, yeah. Railway. Get rid of these guys here. Get rid of these guys, and then we'll do the foundations 1 meter ramps. So it's nice and easy climb. There we go. And actually, we should turn this. I don't remember how long I need to turn this. Okay, yeah, so these go to like here maybe. There we go. And this is where it kind of gets really fun and interesting to build more than just factories. I don't think I had built all those. Because if I want like the factory to sit, or like the hub to sit, like kind of straight out from the wall from this like little cave thing, or this little outlet, so I can see both waterfalls and then just like, you know, see how awesome it is. We have to build everything else around that. So I think here would be a good spot. So the loading would be on that side. So I also don't want to skimp out on how far back we go with this. Although I may have to have a like station on each end for this. I don't remember. Oh, it needed to go back anyway to here. Make sure that's in the middle. Create platform. The stuff is on the right. That's what we want. Oh, not enough limestone, because we have to have a empty platform here. I don't even have enough for that, but we can start building the railway to meet this other one. And power can be carried through the tracks, too. I don't like how this goes underneath. There we go. This locomotive is facing the wrong way. There we go. And then I need to get more iron plates, which is over here. I kind of got turned around. There we go. Yeah, I'm not gonna... Can't really drive that right now because I don't have the buffers or the other stuff that I need over here. Because you see how this is powered right now? You can do this. And then, look, we can see it. So, that's great. So we're, oh my gosh, we're so close already. We need to really focus on doing like a lot more fuel or something soon. Fuel generators. Alright, let's make some adjustments. I wanna go get this power slug. Might as well get this power slug too. Here. This is going to be iron departure. And then this one is going to be iron return. Right, this is like other vehicles. We also probably should be braking at some point. Which is space. and this is iron receive. Spelled that wrong. And then this one is going to be leave for iron. Okay, now let's go to the timetable. So leave for iron, and then for iron receive, save changes, and then this one is oh, no, it's the same one. So what's this? Oh my gosh. So we only need 2 then. So we need here, we're editing the timetable, so we don't need this. We need iron receive and I'm gonna name this iron drop off. Train station. Drop off. Just make it super simple. Leave for iron. No, edit timetable. Because this is where I'm currently at right now. And this one, because it's the same train. And I just want to make sure that it comes back to. Because then I could turn off self-driving, route everything I need to, and then return everything I need to, and like take off everything I need to. So iron return. There's nothing to pick up, so we should be heading back out here momentarily. Yep, there we go. Then I'm doing this so I can actually have some room to work with for these. So really, you can... I think you should just be able to, like, hey, this one's unload, this one's load, and that one's load. But so you can drop things off at different stations. So you can, oh, it turned off self-driving right in the middle. So we're just gonna go ahead and turn that on. Turn on self-driving. Okay. Because then it's just gonna move. So you can do like a huge circuit around the entire map, and then you could drop off things at certain locations and then pick up things at the same location in a different cart. But you have to set all of these individually. I just like the idea of picking up all the stuff in one spot, taking it over to another. But that's just how I currently am right now. So we'll see what happens. And these you definitely want to put like right up next to them, because you have two inputs that we can have. So So it's actually got to sit a lot closer to the ground than I thought it would. So I'm not going to pick anything from here to take over. Oops. But this one actually probably needs to be facing the other way. Just because, like, the... oh my gosh. Just stay here. Because this one is going to be iron plates. And it's already pretty high over here. Yeah, can't even reach that though. So let's see. Use something like this right about here, I guess. Nah, that's too low. There we go. And they're just gonna take these out. So we don't need them anymore. Oh, that's all right. We won't get to them. All of them, and then. This one would be where do I want this one to go? I guess here? Oh, no, no. That's lame. It's not where I clicked either. Well, obviously it is where I clicked. I just didn't think I'd be clicking it right there. No. Actually, you know what? Because both of those are in a pretty similar spot. So we'll actually go this way and this way. So we can do... Really? I can't do those in the same spot? Okay. The bane of my existence is not having enough of the materials I need. That's okay. We're about to rectify that, and then we'll go ahead and turn off the self-driving when the train comes back before we leave, so it's not just continuously... Actually, we'll just do that right now. Timetables. Turn off self-driving. And then we'll have to build a train from this station over here to the central hub, which is going to be a lot, but that's okay. I think we got it. Like, this would be a pretty good spot, like big open spot for our factory too, but nah. That's motors. That, and we'll just top off on these dudes, so we'll go that. All right. So another thing we got to think about is, like, are we going to, from the train station, are we going to build a factory up or a factory down? I'm kind of a fan of the factory up. So it's like we'll have the, like, our train depot on the, like, the quote, the, like, the basement floors or the sub floors, and then we'll also have the fuel in that kind of basement too, like the fuel powered generators underneath, like on the bottom of the lake, and then several stories of trains once we need them, and then above the train we'll bring up the first level of storage and logistics, and then we'll expand to like the combined parts on top, or like on that next floor up, a little floor underneath for logistics, and then more complex parts, storage, and then we'll route all the storage to more spots. But let's see, what do we have here? See, look, this is, oh man, the trains are going to be, are not will be, they are a game changer. I don't know what I'm thinking about right now. Because it's basically, I want to shoot for like right over that way. So if that's the case, I'll do this here and this here for that. This, that, so we got to change all of these to unload. Let's see, foundations. I think we'll do the stairs over here. Like, right off here. And go up 4. And then platform. up another 4. And this is where it's going to get interesting. How many clicks is this off of, I need to be 2 clicks off of that, or 1 click off of center. Wrong side. So 1 click off of center here and down. Okay. Okay, nice. And then I think it's the same thing. Here we'll see. And then same here as well. There we go. Turn on self-driving because I need to see if this works. I definitely need this here because I need to craft several AI limiters. I don't have any quick wire. Oh, because now the problem is, like, if this gets backed up, and this is only raw materials, or not raw, but like level 1 materials, so I'm more okay with it. But we got to find a way to like to still handle the overflow. So like now once I get this going, the overflow or the awesome sinks and the overflows for the materials at the base are basically useless because all the materials should be transported over here, and then by the time the train gets here or like stops there, gets back, it should already have all their all the material we're going to be using. So oh my gosh, logistics, smart splitter. I'm gonna put this in the middle because that's how I like things. Pretty organized that way. Oh my gosh. much. There's that. This. Because I need reinforced iron plates, I think, for the awesome sink. Yep. So I need 12 total, or 17 total. Yeah, we'll do overflow to the left on all of these. And then awesome sink. Oh, really? Now that's all energized and powered, as you can see here. There we go. And that is how we get all of this up here with a sink. Now these are going to be our hubs for stuff. Yeah, there we go. See, they transport so much. Like, it's like 12 stacks of screws. Alright. So let's see, what do we want to do now? Now that we have this right here. We need to start working on the basic parts too. This is quite a huge spot for this, so we'll probably, I don't know, maybe have another train coming over there, and then we'll, so we can utilize this side of it. Yeah, because that's steel production. So we have a train come in right here, and then turn to stop here, and then go back. Yeah. We'll do that next time. Not right now. We'll do that next time we get the steel products over here. And then plastic fuel, or the packaged fuel, and plastic, rubber, and packaged fuel, and the empty plastic packages. We'll do all that next time, but that will be brought up there too. Let's go ahead and just do this though. Finish this. Do this. Get this down here. And then having trains basically disregards the truck that we have. But the truck we have, we can use it over here to just bring the Caterium over. And we can actually add like another cart over here. But now that I think about it, I should have done that already. But that's okay. So, I mean, we did a lot. We unlocked, I think we finished that. Yeah, I think we finished industrial manufacturing. Oh, no, that was last video. And then we got to monorail train. We finished that, and then we're working on the pipeline. Or, you know, trying to. But thank you for joining in. I will catch you next time.